In 1907, Baden-Powell took 20 boys to Brownsea Island for an experimental camp, out of which grew the Scout movement.
Got together some 20 boys of all sorts, some from Eton and Harrow, some from the East End of London, some country and some shop boys, and I mixed them up like plums in a pudding to live together in camp. I wanted to see how far the idea would interest the different kinds of lads, and we taught the boys camping, cooking, observation, deduction, woodcraft, chivalry, boatmanship, life-saving, health, patriotism, and all such things.
It was 4 years later that A.J. Cooper of Parkhead formed the first Scout troop at Ecclesall, meeting at the old grinding mill at Worlow, wearing a dove-grey neckerchief. And here's a photograph of Edgar Moore in 1911, one of Ecclesall's first Scouts, whose family still live in the area. Early growth was curtailed with the onset of the Great War, many of the leaders and members leaving to fight for king and country. Scouts immediately set up camps at Redmires and Strines to guard the reservoirs, but these were abandoned in 1915 due to lack of leaders. But Ecclesall Scouts continued to do their duty by acting as hospital orderlies for the remainder of the war. Around this time, Scouts and leaders from Ecclesall attended the Cutler's Feast in this very room, and in 1917, the 20th opened its first Wolf Cub pack. In 1919, there were 30 Scouts when the troop moved its HQ to Ecclesall schoolrooms. Scouting was growing in popularity, and Sheffield Transport granted half fare to all Scouts in uniform. It was in 1923 that the group moved to the Church Institute rooms, which the following year were renamed the Memorial Rooms, in memory of the fallen from the Great War, where the group still meets to this day. And in 1931, the group changed its neckerchief to the familiar black and yellow with the Ecclesall badge on the point. Rover Scouts started at Ecclesall in 1935, and the group took part in the Silver Jubilee celebrations for King George V by lighting one of a chain of national bonfires, something we hope to repeat for the present Queen's Diamond Jubilee next year. And then in 1938, many members of the 20th took part in a musical revue, Shorts, at the Montgomery Theatre. Dark clouds were gathering over Europe, and once again the activities of the Scout group were affected.
Put that light out!